How's everybody doing today? This is Robert from Breaking the Chain, coming to you from the Greenville, North Carolina area. And today we're going to talk about some blockchain in Greenville, North Carolina. Greenville is the home of East Carolina University. Greenville has about 110,000 people located in the coastal plain of North Carolina. And we'll tell you a little bit about this video about the great city of Greenville. Everybody enjoy it.
All right, everybody, welcome to Breaking the Chain USA, coming to you from Greenville, North Carolina. It's where I went to college at. I moved here actually when I was 19 years old and worked in the insurance industry for about 12 years. Great town, Greenville. Greenville is actually about 80 miles, 75 miles east of Raleigh, actually. I'll show you my real estate site here where Greenville's at. Here we go. All right. Greenville's right here in the eastern part of North Carolina. Greenville's actually about an hour and 15 minutes from the coast. You have Morehead City, Atlantic Beach down this way. And then you have the Pamlico River, Pamlico Sound. A lot of your fishing villages where a lot of good seafood comes from, about 40 minutes, an hour east of Greenville. And you have I-95 is about probably 40 minutes west of Greenville, actually. Which makes Greenville a pretty attractive location for a business, actually, to locate at. It's right just east of the Rocky Mount Wilson area that in my other videos I'm talking about. But we're going to show you what Greenville has right here. Greenville actually has about 100,000 people. East Carolina University is there. It has about over 30,000 people. It's the second largest university in enrollment on campus and online in North Carolina, behind North Carolina State University. Great school. It's a growing university. East Carolina's website here talks about all the information. They're having graduation the 14th of December, very soon. And a great university. I mean, several awards. Academics are incredible there. Social life. It's what I call actually a perfect mix of the perfect college experience from my 4 years there. I can tell you I was a business major there, and I had a great time. It was just an incredible place to go. It's one of these schools, actually, Greenville and ECU, they get along. The town and the college are intertwined with one another. Everybody seems to get along, seems to be happy. You don't have all the crazy stuff you have at other colleges, all this crazy protest and all this and all that you see going on. People get along, people from different backgrounds, all different ages, grad students, undergrad. Everybody just gets along. It's the way it should be. It's the way life should be. People actually enjoy their time, enjoy life there. It's something we're lacking right now. I mean, I think the world's too politically correct, to be honest with you. And it should be more like ECU. That's just my opinion. But a little bit on ECU, actually. ECU, their athletic facilities are awesome. Football team hasn't been that good the past few years. I admit that they haven't done well at all. But their facilities are some of the best I've seen. I've been to a lot of ACC and SEC schools. ECU, their baseball stadium, for example, their training facilities, I mean, are beautiful. I mean, the football stadium itself actually is, it just renovated that. And it can seat up to about 54,000 people in a full game. They have another upper deck that was just put up here and press boxes. It's incredible. It's probably one of the nicest second largest college football stadium in North Carolina, behind Carter Fielding Stadium at North Carolina State. Dowdy Ficklen Stadium is the name of the football stadium at ECU. They're in the American Conference. And I can tell you one thing about ECU, and a lot of people can tell you this, been to a game there. When the team is good, when the football team's good, and the fans show up, the tailgating atmosphere is just as good as any ACC or SEC school you go to. It won't be as big. It's not going to have 100,000 people like LSU or Clemson or Georgia or Florida or Auburn. But of that 55,000 people who show up or 60,000 people who show up to tailgate, it is an incredible experience. I remember back in the 90s, we were always ranked like in the top 25. We would, be the underdog. We would beat a big team like Miami, West Virginia, teams that were ranked in the top 10. We would beat these big teams, and when the crowds showed up for the games, it was just incredible tailgate. People would go out there overnight and cook pigs. So the pigs would be ready to have a pig picking for the game the next day. And people, I mean, if you've seen these pictures right here, it was just unbelievable. People would just show up. And a lot of the other schools like North Carolina State, UNC, when we had a close by game and it was a away game, a lot of the ECU fans would show up. So a lot of times outnumber the NC State and UNC fans at their own stadium. I mean, the Pirate Nation is incredible. I mean, incredible. And like I said, a buddy of mine he went to school at LSU. He told me, he said, this environment is just as good as what we have at LSU. It's not as big, but it's just as good and just as rowdy and crazy. So, ECU knows how to throw a great party. I give them credit for that. And the reason that we'll talk about ECU, the School of Medicine there is great too. They actually, Brady School of Medicine, there since the 70s, number 2 in the United States for family medicine, number 1 in North Carolina. This is an incredible medical school. They actually invented the robotic heart surgery, robot called Da Vinci, and they use it actually in Myrtle Beach at the hospital and different places, all throughout the world. Doctors come here from everywhere to train. They have a dental school there. Incredible facility. And downtown Greenville has renovated itself in the past few years. The mayor right now, he actually was talking about this in Our State magazine, in North Carolina magazine, and it's just the friendliness. It's such a friendly town, and there's so many businesses like quaint coffee shops, and even for the people that want to have a good time, there's a lot of pubs there, actually, a lot of college students that go to. So it's not all coffee shops. There's a lot of variety down there. And like the mayor right here was talking, he's like, not quite a college town, not quite a metropolitan city. It has small town comforts with the luxuries of an urban environment. P.H. Conley, the mayor, said it was a community where I always not only wanted to start a business, but also raise a family. That's what he did. He's a great mayor, by the way. This guy is really, really good. He got reelected like by 80% I mean, that's incredible. But Greenville, actually, along with the college, it's like a blue-collar college town. And the downtown area is really nice. And a lot of people confuse us with Greenville, South Carolina. And the thing is, my undergrad, I went to ECU. For graduate studies, I went to Clemson's business school, which was located in downtown Greenville, South Carolina, right here. A lot of confusion. A lot of times mail and stuff would go to one state. But Greenville, South Carolina, that's actually in the Piedmont, actually. And Greenville, North Carolina is in the coastal plain. And I know ESPN one time, they had a crew, were supposed to go for a football game, and they were trying to find out where the game was at. And actually, they were stuck in Greenville, South Carolina, Greenville, North Carolina. So they had to wait for them to get there for the game to start. That was way back in the day. That was pretty funny. But Greenville does have a small airport. A lot of people use the airport at Raleigh. But Greenville has a lot of businesses. And blockchain, actually, to me, Greenville, with the size and how the city and the college, are so friendly and integrate themselves. I mean, you can't say Greenville without saying ECU. You have companies there like Grady White Boats. They're located there where they build some of the nicest boats you've ever seen. Beautiful boats. A lot of rich people go there and buy boats, presidents and so forth. Asmo, that's another company that makes windshield wiper motors from Japan, located in Greenville. Overton's actually is water sports place, kind of like a Bass Pro Shops. It's still different marine accessories and so forth as well. It's a great place. So Greenville would be a town. If you wanted to do an experiment with blockchain and how it would show how it would affect different businesses, industries, the university, and so forth, Greenville would be it, because I'm looking at some articles right here, and we're just talking about how blockchain can improve manufacturing. And a lot of businesses in Greenville, like the businesses that we just showed, that could actually help manufacturing as well. And we have all kinds of businesses there. Even have DSM Pharmaceuticals. They're located in Greenville as well. But blockchain actually, in so many cases, it can be used for manufacturing, from your blue collar jobs up to academia. It can be used, and it's showing different possible use cases right here. Supply chain management, auditing, 3D print images. That is big, especially with companies that are making boats and stuff like that. I mean, um, incredible. You have a Yale in Greenville, Hyster. They make forklifts. Blockchain can be integrated with a lot of these businesses in the Greenville area. Uh, Devices and manufacturing. I mean, it goes on and on. Maintenance, better tracking of maintenance work. Trackability is incredible. There's so much opportunity there. And actually, with college admissions, they're using blockchain. Colleges are teaching now. Teaching blockchain courses. In ECU, they were one of the first ones in North Carolina to actually offer a course in blockchain. Believe it or not. So, I think ECU is way ahead of the game on this, and also shows how blockchain could help the admissions process. And first group of incoming learners and speed, the enrollment process, how to streamline that, how to put things on a ledger and be more transparent. I mean, it's just so many opportunities. And I was, a town like Greenville, and everybody, collaborates so well there and gets along together. And in North Carolina, an hour and a half away in Raleigh, you have a lot of tech companies. You have even blockchain companies are relocating, and the Research Triangle Park in that area right now from California and places. So Greenville has access nearby to these tech companies and blockchain companies like Dragon Chain, Chainlink. They're two companies based out of Raleigh. I wouldn't be surprised to see a blockchain company located in Greenville, North Carolina. Actually, because it's one of these cities where I think everybody could be on the same level, and get along together, and kind of, work with each other, not work against each other, so to speak. A metropolitan area, blockchain is relevant in a lot of your metro areas, New York, San Francisco, what have you, but it's in pockets, A town like Greenville, word travels fast. It still has that small town feel to it, so to speak. And people talk, and the tools, I think, in this city are there. And Greenville's probably like the third fastest growing city in North Carolina, I believe. It's not as big as Raleigh or Charlotte. You're looking at 120,000 people probably in the whole area. So, you're looking at some growth, and it's a very low cost of living too there. It's for college town, it's very low. ECU and Greenville were actually been rated several times as the least expensive school to go to in America. That says a lot. It says a lot about the town. And while we're here, we're going to talk about and what blockchain products will work well in Greenville. It will just depend. It might be XRP, VeChain, Holochain. I think you could use any of the digital assets with real use cases in a town like this and create an infrastructure that's going to grow. And you're going to have, people talk, and that's what we need, maybe just, we need to look at that, not really in the big cities, but in cities like this that are growing and being innovative. We can use that. And I hope we can. But for Greenville, North Carolina, for real estate, we'll look at some real estate around here. Like I said, Greenville is actually located in the Inner Banks, what we call it, just outside, hour away from the Outer Banks, so to speak. So we call this area the Inner Banks. This is sold out game against UNC. ECU was played in 2014. They've actually put a big press box here, more seats back here. Got the stadium up to about 52,000, 53,000 is probably the max it could hold right now. I don't know if they're going to add. I heard they may add on later on. They haven't sold that many tickets, but once the team gets better, you're going to see that, But as you can see, you do have a festive when it's a good game in town and the team is good. You do have a great day. You have Washington, North Carolina, not too far from Greenville, right down the road. Little marina town as well. And New Bern and all these towns are Elizabeth City. And we'll go specifically to MLS right now. Let's see if it asks for CAPTCHA again. All right. Here we go, Greenville. All right, and Greenville's not that bad either. I mean, these towns in North Carolina, I mean, I'm telling you, compared to a lot of cities, they are affordable, very affordable. These houses are good. There's actually good prices here. A little bit more than Rocky Mountain and Wilson because of where it's located at, and the university, medical school, and all that, but still, not bad though. Not too shabby. I mean, it's a big house here for $365,000. That's not bad. I mean, a lot of places that cost you probably $1 million actually. So you do have a lot of affordable homes here in the area. A lot of townhomes too in Greenville. Like I said, it's a good town. It's just a great town. It's kind of town you know your neighbors and everybody. And we go to Ironwood. Actually, Ironwood is a golf course up the road in Greenville. This is as nice as any golf course I've seen in Myrtle Beach, to be honest with you. Great golf course. It's been here for a while. They have different events. Great community out here. The amenities and different stuff that they have are just beautiful over here. The facilities and everything is probably one of the nicest golf courses in this area in eastern North Carolina I've ever seen. Beautiful facilities. All right, that's about all we have right now. Any questions? Real estate in Greenville, North Carolina, this area, Inner Banks. Email me, AmericanRealEstate.ref@gmail.com. Any information on blockchain, breaking chain, USA@gmail.com. And click on the link below to get a Ledger Nano S. Safe storage of your digital assets, keep them safe. And a Coinbase account. Best platforms you can have to buy and sell. All right. Thank you so much from Greenville, North Carolina, and I will see you later. Thank you so much, and go ECU Pirates. Everybody have a great day.